how much money do you need to start a business? I think with a business, it depends on what business you want to start. You cannot like approximate how much you want with, okay, mwenye anataka ku start a kiosk business with someone who wants to start a what? A business of kuuza magari, you know.
But what if, okay, right now, like I have dreams of owning a big company, like I'm all about entrepreneurship. How can you, Nansina, like I don't have that much. What can you advise such a person?
I think you should like first research on what kind of business you want to start. Know, okay, different research, you know how much those people came up with, okay, started the business with. Vitu kama hizo. Plus, mostly people, I think tunazanga somewhere. You cannot, okay, unless you are that rich, you can start somewhere.
Personally, I think that with a business, sit down first, see, like we said, it depends on what business you're starting. Look at the things you need, like if it's the company or office, what are the things you need for an office? The thing that it's just one-time payment. Come on, the machines and all that. Get to know their cost, how much they cost. Then look at the Ongeza Plus, the things that are very constant no matter what. Come on, the permits that you need, how much do you need to start the business. Look at the company ya magari imports.
The trends.
The roughly how much, okay, I don't know. The things you just know. Like for example, me in bakery, I look at how much will my equipment cost if I'm looking for a cooker, if I'm looking for baking sheets, the exactly, you know, those things. You have to know how much they cost, put them down, get your permits, also know how much you need. Like of course you need to have a food handler's certificate. Get to know that how much you need for that, and then put down your cost. So umekuja umona, okay, I need probably roughly yeah, unajua kuna kama if you're doing it at a place, you have to put in the rent of the place. How much do you need? Of course wanakwambianga maybe 2 months.
So it's all about knowing the budget.
Yes, know your budget first. Once you know exactly what do you want, what do you need, put down the cost, and then include your rent yako. Alafu sasa, if you can put 6 months ahead or 1 year ahead, put it all down, and then now you have a budget. You at least know, okay, this is the amount of money I need to start, and then now what is next? If you need to get a loan, if you need to do harambe, if you need to yeah, no, that one can be like harambe.
So what can you really say is the right time to start a business?
I mean, there's never a right time.
Yeah, when
to
you're
start
ready
a business.
and when you know what you want.
If you know what you want and you know you want to be in business, go for it. Don't tell yourself, I'll wait 5 years, 6 years. Remember, also somebody is thinking of the same idea that you have.
Yeah,
so if you can start it at that time, the hardest part is to start. So once you started it, you just go. No, I wouldn't say go with the flow, but things will be hard. Yeah, as you keep going, it gets easier. You now get to understand it more. Yeah.
Okay, so that was the second question. We're moving on to the third question, guys. And my question is what I'm doing today helping me get closer to financial freedom? Yes. Personally, I can say yes.
Please repeat.
So my question, let me repeat, is what I'm doing today helping me get closer to financial freedom? Yes, I can say yes. Because I can say for me, I'm much into a business-oriented person more than being employed. Not like nadharau watu wako employed or yeah. So for me, I think about business in as much as I will right now be employed. I don't think about employment. So I'm business-oriented and I do a lot of business things. I do modeling. a lot of business things. So me, I'm not someone who like sits around with unangoja. Yeah, so me, I'm this person identifying opportunities, going for it. So with that, I think it's okay for me.
For me, I would say first, some of you might not know what financial freedom is. So in my own way, in my own terms, I'd like to think of it this way. It's when you're so comfortable that today, if I stop my job, if I stop working, the amount of money I have is able to sustain me for at least 6 months to a year. Probably for me a year. You know, I wouldn't, yani niseme tu leo ninakaa kwa nyumba. Sifanyi kazi, siendi job. I'm not doing anything yet, but what the money I have in my account can sustain me, my rent, my food, my transport, everything I need for the next 1 year. My traveling. So for me, that's financial freedom. So
but okay, on my side, in as much as I will want that luxury, for me, I'm not someone as in like me ni mtu nimezoea, you have to go out, not like si ati nimezoea. I don't know how to put it, but me ni mtu nimezoea kwenda nje looking for things to do, you know.
Yeah,
so
and also we don't criticize the people who are in employment, because kuna wenye they thrive more in the sector of employment, and then kuna wenye they thrive more in the sector of businesses. So either way, whatever works for you works for you.
I think it's just knowing what you want and what you want to do.
So
mine had 2 questions. The other question is, how do I choose or decide to save my money? Be that as much as I'm saving money, I can also spend some it on rewarding myself for my efforts. This, the question, I can just say know your priorities. You cannot say to Nenda Mombasa and you haven't paid your rent, you are rewarding yourself. Yeah. So know your priorities, deal with the priorities first, then ikibaki you can just treat yourself.
I normally tell myself, don't spend more money than you're earning.
Yeah.
That's just
and if you can't buy it twice, you can't afford it. So
and for me, my way of saving money, I have it in, I think it's 4 categories or 3. There is the one that I'm saving, then there's the one that I am giving, and then there's the one that I am spending it for myself. So as much as, if for instance, let's go as low as if you're getting 20,000, tuseme unasema partly I'm putting this as my saving. Tuseme maybe we can say 10,000 or 7,000. I'm putting it as saving. So umebakia na 14,000. Si 14. Umebakia na 13,000. So the 13,000, you have 2 more for spending it on yourself and for charity. Now in my giving, I put it as charity. So hapo inaweza kuwa maybe part of it you put it for, if it's charity work, unaweka for charity work. If it's church, your tithing, your offering, always put it in that bracket. Don't be spend it, you know. Also when you have, like for me, because I am a mom, so I normally tell myself, when it comes to teaching my child about money in the future, I'd like to show them that from that money they've gotten, weke kando ya offering, ya tithe, so that they don't have to come again to me at Sunday I want money. From that money they're earning from their weekly whatever, from doing their chores, they should know that part of this money has to go to giving. I have to, because you know, you're cultivating the culture of giving in them, so they won't be stingy people in the future when they're grown up.
And okay, I think one thing that I learned, money will never be enough. So even it's enough to give. And like huwezi sema hii pesa ni kidogo, cannot give, just
or I'm waiting to get
it
more
is called giving because it's a sacrifice.
You are
sacrificing.
Remember even the woman in the Bible who literally gave the only coin she had.
So
God saw her more, Jesus saw her like what
She
she's
has
giving
given
is from
much.
her heart.
Yeah.
She didn't know, she didn't have
A lot.
nini yata ya kukula ya kesho ama ya. She gave what she had.
True. So I won't term it as giving. If you have a lot, unangoja ukuwe na a lot so that you can give. So
Yeah.
I think that is a culture you have to grow up with, and a lot of people are really struggling with giving because
Yeah.
maybe they grew up in an environment and they don't give.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
And like hiyo kidogo kwa nayo unajiwekea. You know, kuna watu wenye they can really and it,
Really be mean.
Yeah, sometimes it depends with your background.
Background,
Yeah,
like
it all
you
goes
don't
back
know.
to
It's all
how you were brought
All
up.
parents should teach their children how to give and give.
But now you should not be comfortable at kwetu tulikuwa hivi, so you're not. I think you should like try to, this is not right, try to do something about
Yeah,
it.
you can also learn new things as you grow up. You never start. Okay, so the bonus. Question 1: business or employment? I think we've answered that.
Yeah, we've already talked
All
about
of us
it.
are in business,
Yeah.
so that works for us. So whatever works for you, works for you. And lastly, what's the largest amount you've ever saved? What did you do with it? Let me see. Saved, not earned, saved. I think for me it has to be.
Hata kani so.
I think the highest I've ever gone is probably around almost 1,000. That's saving. And how did I spend it? Your pesa iliisha. Wow. How did I say? Okay. At that time, because I had been saving for a while so that I could spoil
yourself.
not spoil myself, because it was my son's birthday. So me and the father were like, okay, let's save so that at least this time, because when you're not a parent, you just want to do things for yourself, not have your parents still do it for you. So we're like, hey, let's save for his birthday. So that was last year. So yeah, we saved and we had our own birthday. We bought our own cake. We bought our own snacks. We fed everyone.
Okay.
We fed everyone. I can tell you, we fed everyone. Not Tosha. I'm telling you, all the kids in the neighborhood came. All. I did their sisters, the big sisters. We were able to feed them. So that was an achievement for us. Yeah. That's how we spent our money.
I think the most money I've ever saved is 1,000.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know if it's okay to say here, but I haven't used it.
You haven't used it?
Yeah, I haven't used it yet. I haven't used it yet. Yeah. Okay, although it's tempting, I'm tempted to like buy things. I'm so obsessed with clothes and shoes. It's tempting, but I haven't touched it.
Okay, how do you manage to save that much?
Okay, it's like a short story. I didn't work on the money, let me say that. It was during my burial. In burials you like receive money from different people. Yeah, so while I was receiving, I was like keeping it in my account. Yeah, so that's how most of it came from. Yeah.
So I think it's just a discipline you have to learn.
Money is discipline. Saving is discipline.
It is hard.
Because our ladies, unatembea ka window shopping, you're like,
yeah.
Take me, please.
And then you like have this mentality, I have money.
Yeah,
I have money. And then you see something, I'm like, I can buy it. But
I want to buy it.
And then after you bought it, like, fuck, kwa nini nilibuy?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
For me, I am like me. If I have money, I have money. If I pass somewhere na kuna kitu nauza, I usually feel the urge of buying. So like I realized, unajua mimi nilikuwa najiconsole, hii ni 20 bob tu. Let me buy. Hii ni 50, hii ni 200. That is how pesa zako zinaenda. Like I came to learn if you had not planned to get it usichukue. Because mimi ni mtu mwenye nilikwanga impulse buying, like unaweza ingia this is new, let me try it. Unaanza, so like if you really don't need it, don't buy it. Kama uko kama budget ukitoka kwa nyumba nitabuy viatu, don't buy hata kama ni supu aje, just learn the discipline. So for me saving, I'm still learning.
But are you doing it though?
I'm doing it. Nitaambia the matcha. Because mimi ni mtu mwenye I don't know, I'm just learning the discipline. Mimi ni mtu, I'm still in the process, so I won't lie. Another question that I would like to ask you ladies, like unaweza kuwa like, do you really promote kusaidia watu pesa? Does it really come back kama? How can you help someone mwenye anashinda mkomba pesa, and this person, when you give out your money, you lose both the person and the money? How can you advise such a person? Ama unaweza fanya nini if you're in that situation?
My mom told me that if you borrow money from someone and you like said, lend me, I'll return, that person is supposed to like return. Even if it's your mom or even if it's that's how I was taught. You know,
African moms.
Yeah. Okay, my mom was like that.
Yeah, it's okay.
Even if it was with me, if nimemwomba, I'll tell you atanifuata hadi nipeane hiyo pesa. Yeah. Okay, and with friends, we all know our friends. Kuna mwenye utampatia pesa unajua ule arudishangi. There is no need, you know.
But I also think why should you keep such friends who just take?
Maybe they are good in some other way.
Yeah, unajua kuna mtu, unajua everyone has a flow. Maybe flow yako, unajua we have those friends wako na a flow. Kuna mwingine pesa ni shida. Kuna mwingine she's good but mdomo ni shida. So unaona. So I think it's just knowing your friend. Unajua tu
but you know also, remember when one thing that is very common with billionaires or millionaires is their circle of friends is very small. So, and you know, the circle of friends that are small, it's people who actually bring something to the table. We just don't spend time talking about nonsense, things that doesn't add value.
It's good
because you know that time is, you can't redeem time. So every single moment you're spending, you have to do it with something that is worthwhile. So if it's just gossiping 24/7, I mean, how that friend will go?
But can you like just cut a friend off just because that person don't have money?
Not really don't have, but pia ile kuomba. I mean, you also get tired.
That's true.
This person,
okay, instead of giving the
bad habits, kama unaomba pesa, just return it.
And instead of just giving your friend money, me anaombanga.
Help them establish a business.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
there are some people, like you can't force help out of some. You cannot tell someone go drink water and attacking. You know, unaweza sema let me help you build a business. It can be even a family. Na hiyo pesa, maybe that person goes drinking and all.
But you can cut off and you don't feel guilty because you gave that person a chance to redeem themselves.
So can you really be helping to pesa?
Me, I can't.
I mean, at the end of the day, I also have responsibilities. I have my children. I have, so please,
but
also be careful, because at the end of the day, we're also Christians. Also be careful who you're giving your money to. Not everyone is for you. Yes. So mtu anachukua pesa yako anaenda kwa mchawi. And then you with money you are good, all of a sudden everything goes.
True.
Businesses you're doing bad. Money wise ikiingia kwa mkono imeenda.
But me says
so be careful also who you're giving your money
to. Like at least you're a Christian, you're tied down to like kusaidia mtu financially, or I think you'll be wise. Like have a circle and utakuwa down, they will uplift you.
Yes.
Na wenye so ati wewe tu ndo unainua
jamii. And if you're that friend who's omba also, I mean, don't just try to also
feel guilty. Kasa tu nisaidie
also try and help yourself, so that, I mean, it's not bad to borrow when you're tough. At times will
it's
come
not
through for
bad.
you,
I
but
mean,
not every month. Every month,
Yeah,
every
sir.
month you're
That's
like,
now
ukiona
bad.
tu text najua huyu
Anataka pesa.
Ukiona phone call, you're like, apana,
Hapa.
unaweka kando, you're like,
Eh,
ni
yeah.
pesa. I know, don't be that type of person. No, people when they see your phone call, they're like,
I
"Ni
feel
pesa tu
guilty,
wanataka."
ushtuki
Yeah.
hata, you know, and then, like, kuna watu they're so comfortable. Me aki siwezi.
That's a bad reputation.
Sema tu niko
Yeah.
na roho chafu hata. I can't. I can't for real. So guys, that has been our question and answer game, and we have tackled girls talk. Kindly subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, to share, like, and ring the notification bell to be informed anytime we do postings. Yeah, so see you on the next episode.